So this is an open source video where I'm going to be showcasing a component that I just released for the Dash framework. All right. I'm labeled one of the Plotly champions because I have contributed so much time into this. I've created a lot of content on the Plotly YouTube channel. I've partnered with them at different points. I've worked with practically everyone who has touched this language because it's such a impactful way to kind of work online with data science like this is a simple chart and component that I built out, but it can scale into more complex stuff. What I'm going to be talking about in this video is going to be Dash email, and Dash email allows me to kind of create and section out what are a few different components and create a wrapper so that we can kind of have beautiful emails that are built with AI on the Dash framework. So it turns the Dash application into almost like an email mailbox where you can directly go into this email builder and it gives you a rough limited working example where you could practically just section out different prompts on the work that you do and the workflow that you manage. And the way that I would look at this is like, for example, if I was a car salesperson, I would go into the marketing and sales and I would have a template set up for all of the different cases and kind of direct, what is email marketing so that it is more impactful. With that, you can provide any individual requirements. All right. You can drop in any individual images. And then whenever you're ready, you can pick on, like, for example, I'll go over to newsletter and I'll load in the template, but it creates what is this email. This is the email that would be shown on the actual recipient. So if I go over to send email, you have this too, and I'm using resend and I'm using React email. And I'm basically bridging both of these really useful tools on the Dash framework. And I created this custom component, which is just this code right here that allows me to manage all of the individual components on React email and the resend network to allow me to do email marketing. So you can set up automated, schedules on emails, for example, and you can create templates if you'd like. And with this, all of the individual components are structured out in individual limited working examples. So this right here, you can expand this and you can kind of see the components that make up that. And if you go over to the top, you can copy the llms.txt and you can throw this into any URL, or you can feed it into an LLM or an AI, and it could practically understand the content of this page. But yeah, with that, the component itself, it's on PyPy. So you can go over here and you can just pip install it. And I have, the limited working examples on its own documentation and plenty of resources on my GitHub. And I created, this form post, to kind of help walk you through it. And I also, for kicks, I have this canvas built to show you all the pages that are involved. You only have about 10 pages, so it's pretty reasonable. You can easily integrate this into your Dash applications with a simple prompt at this point. But yeah, with that, this is how I have been able to integrate email marketing and to like my e-commerce applications, and how I'm going to be using it in specific ways to scale out the operations and the work that I do as a small business. But yeah, let me know what you think. Give it a try, integrate it into your own Dash applications, and let me know if you have any issues or if you want any other features. But this is the new open source component, Dash email. Give it a star and give me a subscribe. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one.